The Parable of Life and Death by GuyAwks. Once there lived a misanthrope who had grown tired of living. As he lifted the gun to his head, the misanthrope saw the figure of death appear before him. Whilst the sallow, hooded entity beckoned him towards suicide, the glowing, angelic figure of life appeared behind the man, imploring him to remain alive instead. Eager not to lose one of its own to death's clutches, life offered to take the misanthrope on a divine journey, one which would show him the true potential of life. Against death's protestations, the misanthrope agreed. Life led the misanthrope onwards to the mountain of Euphoria, said to represent the vast potential for human happiness. Laid out at the foot of the towering formation were life's most delectable vices: food, sex, alcohol. As they ascended the mountain, however, the scenes of elation grew more personal and meaningful. Lovers marrying and producing beautiful families, artists finally achieving long-awaited success, travelers discovering moments of intense, ephemeral wonder. At the sunny mountain's peak, life confidently asked the misanthrope if he could now appreciate the miracle of life. The misanthrope remained unconvinced. "You have shown me the potential for happiness," he argued, "but what of the potential for suffering?" Relenting, life led the misanthrope down to the abyss of misery. A rickety elevator carried them into the depths of the Black Gorge, a trip that seemed to last forever, as the abyss was 10 times deeper than the mountain was tall. Throughout the descent, the misanthrope glimpsed nightmarish sights. Scenes of mutilation and malice, disfigurement and despair, piled upon themselves unremittingly. The methods of torture were creative, drawn out to maximize agony, and bored their way into the misanthrope's brain. "Just as I thought, the potential for human suffering far outweighs that of happiness," he scoffed as the elevator reached the ground. "When I leave this pit, I shall now surely choose death." Sadly, the misanthrope never would leave. At life's command, the wicked, sadistic figures from the visions began pouring down the walls of the chasm, quickly surrounding and taking him captive. Death was no longer an option for the poor misanthrope. From the edge of the abyss, Death observed with dismay, having lost yet another soul to the vile trickery of life. He should have killed himself when he had the chance, thought Death somberly. When in doubt, it is always better to be dead than sorry.